Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings, take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and take to the sky. Till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by.
right, we will try and stay on time here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to all of our honored guests, our distinguished donors, our family, and our friends of Dr. Gail Carberry. Now, I know that there is always a debate, and you probably had it as you were coming over in the car. Honey, are we going to a gala tonight, or are we going to a gala tonight? Well, tonight, it is definitely a gala. Oh, I got a million of them, and they don't get any better than that. Dr. Gail Carberry, well, we welcome you here this evening to honor a woman who has not only made her mark at Quinsigamond Community College, but certainly in the Worcester community and central Massachusetts, around the globe, and as you can tell, even in other realms such as Oz. So we are glad that she is here to be honored. Now, my name is Hank Stoltz, and I will be your MC this evening as we recognize the success of QCC's Rise campaign and honor Gail. And Gail, thank you very much for your friendship over these years and for always having included me in the QCC family and community. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, as Gail has noted, there is no place like home. And coming back to Worcester to finish her career at QCC has been a wonderful homecoming and a final chapter in her professional journey. And we cannot wait for the next volume to see what it is that you are going to do. I would like to invite to the podium now Reverend Dr. Karen Rux, QCC's Executive Director of Advancement, to give the invocation.
Precious one, you are the creator, sustainer of life. You are the light of all that is life. And we are called into existence as living beings designed to live as one. You connected us by virtue of your love and your peace. We pause now to extend energy to the congressmen, to all of our elected officials, and to those whose lives were lost in San Diego and around the world. And we ask that you grant them and their families strength and hope. We are grateful for this day and the opportunity to be in one another's presence. And we are grateful for the many gifts that you have bestowed upon us and for the opportunity to use our gifts to help others. We are grateful for the leadership that you've blessed this institution with, past and present. And we envision that by grace it will continue to fill its mission of enabling countless others to pass through, to learn, to grow, to thrive, and to contribute to the collective network of humanity and creation. We are grateful for our trustees, our foundation, our faculty, our staff, our students, and especially for the one you called in this seat to bless us for 10 years plus one. We've done our best to make this evening, and we offer it back to you. As we break bread, we are mindful of the lack, and we are grateful for the abundance, and we thank you for the abundance. We ask you to bless this evening, and may every word, image, movement be to your glory, to edify grace, and may it lift our hearts to wonderful moments of peace, warmth, and joy. Bless each table and the conversations, and bless each speaker. And bless the evening. From the first chord being struck, may we each be able to place a pep in our step, a little dance in our jig, and sing songs of happiness and laughter. And after the last martini is sipped, when the last song is sung, and the last dance is danced, we ask that you get everyone home safe. We offer it up in all the ways that each one of us ascribe to our faith and ways of being. And I offer it according to my faith, in Jesus as my Christ and Lord. Peace and amen.
Thank you, Karen. What a great way to start the evening. And we do have a wonderful evening planned for you. We have some surprises for Gail. We have great entertainment for everyone. Want to thank, again, our wonderful orchestra. Jerry Seco, the big band, they were playing when you came in, so you know what you're in for a little bit later on. You can see we've already got the dance floor ready to go. You will be kicking off your ruby red slippers a little bit later on and getting out there. These are not poppies from the fields of Oz that are here. Nothing that will put you to sleep tonight. You will be out there dancing a little bit later. Also want to thank the QCC Faculty Jazz Ensemble. Boy, they were wonderful during the cocktail hour. I mean, they really were great. The Faculty Jazz Ensemble, they volunteer their time to perform for the college, and it is all to help promote the new music program, just one of the many new programs at QCC. QCC's liberal arts music option attracts students with a strong interest in music and those who might not otherwise attend college. And students are then prepared to transfer to four-year colleges and universities. So just wonderful. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you, I think that they're still here. You have a chance to talk to some of them. Amazing. Some of them in the back there. They are not shy. They are not all part of the music program. You see the guy tinkling the ivories. That's not Professor Longhair. That's Professor of Photonics. I mean, robots. It's tremendous. All right. As the wizard himself says, a heart is shown not by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. And as you can see, there is a lot of love in this room tonight. So to kick off this evening, I invite to the podium Susan Mailman and Larry Morrison. Now, Ms. Mailman is QCC's Board of Trustees chairperson, a QCC Foundation member, and the RISE Capital Campaign chairperson. Mr. Morrison is the former president of the QCC Foundation, who served as president throughout the RISE campaign. Larry, you're up first.
Good evening. Thank you for first setting aside time, and thank you to be here, and thank you as well for making this evening a success. Thanks to you and to Gail Carberry. Gail, I'm talking like you're somewhere else. You're right here. Thanks to you. Yeah, oh, I've been admiring you from afar. Yeah. This gathering, thanks to you, Gail, is one of a kind, never before, never again. How so? We now have right here a distinctive combination. Now, part of the combination is Gail's imagination, practicality, enthusiasm, sturdy judgment, and a thoroughgoing devotion to the Quinsigamond Community College community, and certainly to the students and the wider community. That's part of the combination. The other part of the combination is your energy in your visionary generosity. Thank you. This, we all wear the same uniform tonight, accomplished in the RISE campaign, R-I-S-E, Regional Investment in Service and Education. The achievements of RISE are large, many, and lasting. With the unusually substantial means that you provided, Gail drew on her 40-year-plus encyclopedic experience in higher education. And let me tell you that holding up Gail's bachelor's and master's and doctorate is her associate's degree. That holds everything up. Now let's look at what RISE accomplished. Let's start with the Quest Center. Quest, Q-U-E-S-T, except Gail is the queen of acronyms, so it's capital Q, little u, capitals E-S-T, Quest. Q little u is for, of course, Quinsigamond, then engineering, science, and technology. The FAB there attracts delegations from other colleges, curious to know how it works, what goes on there, how was it done. Then Gail turned to STEM, the M, of course, being mathematics, and she turned STEM into STEAM, the A for the arts, fine and performing, traditional, and computerized. Also in the RISE campaign, and thanks to it, on the main campus, thanks to your unstinting support, the laboratories of the Supranaut building underwent significant upgrades. Meanwhile, in downtown Worcester, in the former T&G building, hand in hand with WBDC, the shiny Healthcare and Workforce Development Center hosts 2,000 students who, like all QCC graduates and certificate holders, stand employer ready. Employer ready. There's more. Renovations and laboratory improvements at the Southbridge campus mean that students from across South County can do what they do is many of them walk to college, and others are able, thanks to Gail's intercession, to take WRTA transport to the West Boylston main campus for other courses. Now, the RISE campaign was, all along we would say it will be and it is, and tonight we begin saying it was, although it lives on. It lives on, it's lasting. But the RISE campaign was a deep venture of the Quinsigamond Community College Foundation for the college, for the whole community. The foundation is the college's independent, private sector, nonprofit, volunteer best friend. We direct to the college several $100,000 a year in scholarships. Even $250 enables a student to stay in class. QCC students do not dilly-dally, they are determined. I know that the former foundation presidents, Jim Harrington and Roland Gauthier, and the current president, Mo Boisvert, join me in thanking you for the power of your turn of mind and the practical reach of your generosity. I now have the pleasure and high honor of introducing the QCC Foundation board member who serves as chair of the college's Board of Trustees and led the RISE campaign, the redoubtable Susan Mailman.
Larry is such a good speaker. It says, thank you, Larry. Thank God they script this part, right? Where who gave what and all that stuff. But before I say thank you, I think what gets lost in our messages of thanks to people that do capital campaigns are the people that work for Quinsig, like Liz Borg that used to be there, and Dale Allen that put up a lot of time and energy. And countless others that are sitting in this room. So none of us would be cool and up here talking if it weren't for you guys making it happen. So it has been an honor to work with Larry and the foundation throughout this campaign. The success of the campaign has surpassed its goals, $11 million. We would not have been able to do this without the hard work and dedication shown by you, Larry, our foundation board of directors, and Dr. Carberry. There are also several major donors who I want to make note of today. They're in your program booklets as well. Our cornerstone contributors at $1 million, Mass Life Science and Mass Department of Housing and Economic Development. Our benefactors, the Stoddard Trust, pace setters, the Lloyd Balfour Foundation, Fletcher, the George and Sybil Fuller Foundation. I know I could just use like one name in this room and you all know who I'm talking about. The George Alden, so I'm not going to use initials. The George Alden Trust, Hanover Insurance Group Foundation, Carl Storrs Endovision, Mildred McAvoy, the Ruth Warren Ellsworth Foundation, and leadership gifts from A&M Tool and Die, Coughlin Electrical Contractors, Melvin Cutler Charitable Foundation, Fred Harris Daniels Foundation, Southbridge Savings Bank, United Lens, and special acknowledgement to longtime friends and supporter Jim Harrington and Mary DeBarra Harrington. I also want to acknowledge our steering committee members who are listed in our program, and our RISE donors are listed in your program, and we humbly thank each of you for supporting Quinsigamond Community College and its mission of being a student-centered institution of higher learning, providing accessible, affordable, high-quality education, training, program, and services. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Larry and Sue. You really should not, Sue, have given away the fact that that is scripted. People would have thought that that was just spontaneous on my part to have given you that thanks. But really, thank you all. Thanks to all of you who are here this evening, all of you who are filling up this great hall, Mechanics Hall, this beautiful, beautiful gem of Worcester. Thanks to all of you for helping to support the students at QCC. QCC provides thousands of students with an affordable and quality education, and they also help our local economy by preparing a qualified workforce such as the hospitality industry. These students are staying right here with good paying jobs right here in Central Mass because of QCC. They offer this hospitality option and a food service option through its hospitality management degree program. And the hors d'oeuvres that you had were prepared and served by students enrolled in the food service management option. All right, I got a couple of quick things before I say the magic words, and the staff is getting anxious here. I want to invite everybody, and please make sure that you do this. If you look to the back of the Great Hall, you will see that they are standing by. There they are, waving, ready to take your picture. Please visit the photo booth in the back of the hall so that we can really document this evening and get those pictures to Gail. So please, please go back there as we're going to create a photo memory book for her. Additionally, and I am telling you right now, because I've done a few of these, I am going to sound a lot better, and you will remember me fondly if you go in that back room and order many of those signature cocktails that are back there that have been designed for you to enjoy. There is the Ruby Slipper and the Wyvern Teeny. Those are both back there. Make sure that you don't miss out on those. All right, I am reminded at this moment. I am always reminded by the words of your father after every time that I emceed an event. It was good, Hank. It was a little wordy. So I am always reminded of that. I am also reminded of one of my favorite lines. You may have noticed that there is a Wizard of Oz theme here tonight. The Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion might have tipped you off downstairs. So a little bit of a Wizard of the Oz theme. There is a moment where Dorothy first meets the Scarecrow, and he's lamenting the fact that he doesn't have a brain. And she says, well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain? And in 1939, the words that he spoke, which are still relevant today, are, some people without brains do an awful lot of talking. Which I feel is my cue to stop talking and to say that now is the time for dinner to be served. Please enjoy your meal. The special congratulatory video presentation for Dr. Carberry is going to be playing throughout the meal, so please enjoy that as well. Thank you.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light.
The honor and privilege given to me 10 years ago as I was chosen to lead this wonderful college in the community where I was born and nurtured, has been in my mind every day of my presidency.
So it's come to this, huh? The big retirement.
It's amazing that 10 years have gone by. I can remember being on stage with Gail when she was sworn in as the president of Quinsigamond Community College, and I'm sure it's been quite a ride for you.
It's really been a pleasure working with you, bringing the view of Cape Cod to the table among all the presidents.
I want to first say congratulations to Gail, but also to say to you, I can't believe you're retiring when I just got here.
I know when I got here in 2012, you were sort of acting as a really solid mentor in enlightening those folks who were new to Massachusetts and new to the nuances of Massachusetts public higher ed.
I have appreciated the support that you've provided to me coming in new and being able to share with me a lot of the relevant history about the system to help set me up for success.
I think our very first conversation, I asked one question and I was wrapped for the next hour.
One of the first presidents who welcomed me into this community was Gail. And what I learned right away is that this person had a huge heart, not only for her own students, but for all the community college students across the state.
I can't thank you enough for the kindness and generosity that you showed me when I was working with you. You involved me in decision making, and I have learned so much from you.
I've had the privilege to work with Gail in a number of different roles at the Chamber, as Lieutenant Governor, and as Mayor. And she is somebody who's been a tenacious advocate for the mission of Quinsigamond Community College.
I have loved every minute that I have been on the board. I have learned so much from you. You are an incredibly amazing woman.
Thank you so much for all of your guidance and support and all of the endless questions that you answered for me.
Gail has been in public education now for over 40 years. In the last 10 years, she was president of Quinsigamond Community College and did a spectacular job. She did fundraising, she was very active in the community, and she doubled her enrollment.
Gail, you've been an amazing leader to watch over these last years. I know you're finishing 10 years, but with the 6 years I've been at Nichols, you were one of the first to reach out to me to make sure we developed a very strong transfer relationship for our students.
Whether it be expanding your enrollment, doubling the graduation rate, bringing 2,000 students to downtown Worcester, taking our Worcester public school kids, give them the opportunity either to get a degree or be trained to go into the workforce.
Passionate is the word that comes to mind.
I will miss her passion and her commitment to student success.
Gail certainly has given of herself both to the Quinsigamond Community College community and the greater Worcester community.
The passion you brought to their lives, the passion you brought to helping change their lives. There's so many folks in central Massachusetts whose lives have been changed because of you.
And I will remember Gail Carberry as a champion of all community college students. She cared deeply for the college and the community, but she cared most of all about the success of the students at Quinsigamond Community College.
I think incorporating compassion into the way that I work is through the way that I view our students and the way that I view our employees. Everyone who steps up at Quinsigamond Community College has the student at the center of their universe.
You've encouraged the rest of us with, again, your staying power, and it's just been a wonderful, if I can use the phrase, ride.
It's a beacon for Worcester students who aspire to be our next city's leaders, and Quinsigamond being led down this pathway by Gail has been served very well.
She's done it with grace and dignity and perseverance and overcome odds when budgets were low and strategies for making students do the best they could were challenging.
I've worked with every single person who's ever been a community college president from day one. You're creative, you're intelligent, You're tough, but you also have compassion and empathy for people.
But as I look back over these 10 years and think about the huge impact that you've had on our city and on the institution of Quinsigamond Community College, you've got to be really proud and satisfied that you've been able to accomplish so much and touch so many people.
Quinsigamond Community College welcoming leaders from other universities and elected officials onto campus Tuesday as they cut the ribbon on a new building. QCC unveiling the new Quest Center, which will allow the school to expand their offerings in science and technology.
But it's enabling our faculty to move the theory and the practice closer together in both the technologies and the science, and for students to engage more in problem-based learning, which is very important to their ability to become viable.
The great things that she's done at Quinsigamond will stand the test of time. Her students are prospering because of the great value and her many contributions.
You have been involved with the Quest Center. You've made the satellite community in Southbridge a reality, and you've made the downtown Quinsigamond presence a reality as well.
Gail made a commitment early on to join in the renaissance of downtown Worcester by relocating the Allied Health and Science program to downtown Worcester.
We worked together on the QCC downtown campus project when the WBDC took on the renovation of the former T&G building.
You sense what's really going on, Gail, and what the needs are in Worcester. It's as though you're always a little ahead of the curve, and you're always there to guide us and lead us in terms of what the needs of the city are.
And we were just thrilled with the decision of Quinsigamond Community College to take a risk and locate their programs downtown.
Without your leadership, that building would still potentially be empty.
And downtown, in particular, is forever changed because of the footprint of Quinsigamond Community College.
And it's just contributed greatly to the renaissance of the downtown, the redevelopment of Worcester, and we are so proud of Gail.
We put together the loop road here on campus, and there were some challenges working with President Carberry. She was very gracious. She was willing to work with the legislature. She was willing, obviously, to work with her neighbors.
I want to tell you how grateful I am for your passion, your commitment, and your laser focus on the students of community colleges.
Gail, you've been a great friend, a great colleague, and most importantly, a champion for young people in the city of Worcester.
You've got a first-rate organization, and you've left your mark on multiple generations of students, and we really appreciate that.
And I know over the years that Gail has made and touched so many lives. Gail has been an enormous inspiration to so many folks.
She's compassionate and empathetic, but she also is an avenging angel when she needs to take care of a situation or care of her students or students in our entire system. I feel so fortunate to have had Gail as a colleague, and more importantly, to have had her as a friend and a mentor.
And I can't tell you how often I hear from students here presently who tell me how wonderful they think the school is.
You have been a beacon of hope and inspiration and opportunity for students, for colleague presidents.
As you were fighting for QCC, you were also concerned about the impact on the other colleges.
She's been a wonderful contributor to the welfare of the Commonwealth and especially community colleges. She's a real champion for our students.
We met on several occasions. We have articulation agreements with the students at Quinsigamond Community College.
You know, you were the first one to really identify the common mission with Anna Maria and Quinsigamond Community College. And if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have had that wonderful partnership that we've been so nurturing over the years. You've been a true friend to Anna Maria, and you've been a true friend to me.
Best wishes for your retirement. I'm only sorry that we overlapped for just 1 year because it was just not enough time. But in that 1 year, I really appreciated your generosity, your wisdom, your kindness.
Some of the things that have benefited me the most, certainly in my role here the last 5 or 6 years working alongside of you, have been your tremendous passion for our students, your advocacy for affordability for our community colleges, for gateway cities and all the hope that they offer our states.
I appreciate your wit, your wisdom, and your commitment to the mission of community colleges.
I love everything that you have done for the community. I think about all the men at Hector Reyes who have been able to go through Quinsigamond and get certificates to become prep chefs and to get their Safe Serve.
But I didn't want to miss the opportunity to express my gratitude to you for your years of service, for your commitment to our institution, for everything you did for Quinsigamond, for our community, and for community-based organizations like Centro.
Working with you and a lot of your guidance helped in a lot of the success that we were able to obtain over the last 8 years. It's been a pleasure really having the opportunity to work with you, to get to know you. I think the community is going to be thankful that we had the opportunity of having you here because you really did represent the students and the community.
And I could say with great pride that I knew President Gail Carberry, someone who not only left Quinsigamond Community College a better place, but left the city a better place. You came here to the city of Worcester 11 years ago. You took those ruby slippers in your office, you cooked them several times, and you transformed the institution.
I carried with me through the presidential search and the interview process that resulted in my hiring a pair of ruby slippers. The ruby slippers have been in my office since that search. There is no place like home. There is no place like home. No place like your community.
A colleague and a friend and a partner in so much of what we have tried to do here in Worcester, what you have led us to do in Worcester.
We're eternally grateful to you for your service.
She's just somebody who's just accomplished so much and been a great partner on lots of different levels.
I wish you a fond retirement. Best wishes. I know that you'll be busy with perhaps a little bit of childcare.
Many a lunch has been spent on talking about raising boys in this day and age.
Gail, I wish you all the best, and I know you'll have a wonderful retirement. Enjoy those grandkids, Granny.
So I wish you all the best as you start this new chapter of your life and have more time for your family and friends, and particularly that new little baby.
You leave a legacy behind with all of us, and I love you dearly. You are also a friend to me, and I am incredibly proud to know you and to have you in my life.
You are my role model. I hope to emulate you for the rest of my life. I wish you so much fun and loving times with your family.
Thank you for taking the time of working with me and educating me on some of the issues.
I fell in love with the community colleges. How could I not? I'm very proud of the students. I'm very proud of the faculty and staff. I'm very proud of the trustees who've pulled with us.
Gail, I want to congratulate you on your retirement and good luck.
I really want to wish you the best on your retirement. You've been a fantastic mentor, a great college president, and I wish you all the best in your retirement.
So on behalf again of everyone at Anna Maria, we thank you so much for your partnership, for your friendship, and we send you great love as you retire and have great health and great happiness.
Gail, congratulations on your retirement. We wish you the best of the luck.
I wish you the very best in your retirement, and I hope I get to continue to see you and hear from you in the years that follow.
It's just been a real joy. We're all going to miss you. Frankly, I'm going to miss working with you as a colleague. Truly, I wish you the best.
And I just want to give you a congratulations, and I want to wish you the best of luck in your retirement.
Congratulations on your retirement. Best wishes in the future.
I certainly hope that you have a fantastic time in retirement and look forward to continuing to build a relationship with you.
We wish you a very happy, healthy, and long, well-earned retirement.
Thank you, Gail, for all you have done for Quinsigamond and Worcester.
I wish you the very best. I will miss you tremendously, and I hope for you and your family only the best in the years to come.
It's been a true pleasure and joy. Thank you much. Congratulations, best wishes, and to your family, Gail, congratulations to them as well.
Congratulations, Gail! We love you!
Gail, thank you. have a long, happy, healthy retirement and really spoil those grandbabies.
On behalf of a grateful city, I want to say thank you. Now you can take your ruby slippers home and cook them several times and enjoy your retirement.
Hi, Gail. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your retirement from Quinsigamond Community College. You're leaving a great legacy at Quinsigamond. You'll be remembered for generations, I think. All the hard work and blood and sweat and tears that you put into the job has really paid off. I know you're going to say that your staff and your faculty have helped in the effort that you put forth, and I'm sure they have because you have a great staff and faculty, as you've often told me. But the most important thing, I think, is the students. You've done great work for the students, and I know that was your #1 priority. And I think that you've achieved just about everything you could in this time. I know it was a tough job, probably one of the most difficult jobs you've ever had to do, besides putting up with me for the last 50 years. Last but not least, Gail, I love you very much.
Hi, Nani. We just wanted to take a minute and tell you that we love you so much. We're so proud of you. We are so excited for you. Growing up with you as my mom has been an amazing experience. Not only are you my best friend, but you've always been an amazing role model. And I would not be the person I am today were it not for your presence in my life and your influence in my life. I'm so happy that we live so close and that you're going to start your next project with us as soon as you retire. We love you so much.
We love you, Nani. Congratulations.
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 Can't wait to spend more time with you. We love you.
Love you, Nani.
Oh, and somebody else came by too. Say, yeah. Thanks, Nani. Can't wait to hang out with you.
Oh, that next project is right here in the room. We'll try and talk a little softly, not to wake everybody up there.